Hundreds of British soldiers
Today we'll be playing Scale the Death. Like that. Okay, let's just get on with it. I don't know, I'm collecting the next one.
Which is reliability. A revolver has no magazine to shoot. It's like thick and no springs to fit. You can leave one in storage for you. And if it ever misfires, you don't need to shoot. You just hold the trigger again and takes into place. Then close the stop. You're ready.
Oh, I know what it is.
Top 10 summer. This is Warden, a skit for Sixer based off the working from my mind. Until it turns in his feed. He has lots of cool sound effects and custom animations, but after almost 5
I can swap knives? Oh, that's cool.
People wonder if the Forsaken game stops working with Filters, but there's no way to truly know. Can you help me reach 40K? This is Warden, a pink Sixer based off the working from my mind, made by Filters. He also made every album. He has lots of cool sound effects and custom animations. After almost 5 months, there have been easily connected being added Forsaken. Leading many to wonder if the Forsaken game stops working with Filters, but there's no way to truly
This creepy old man. Okay. Damn.
I just extended my left hand, and a welding cord squeezed its way out from the bones beneath my skin, looking at the shouting companions. But instead of opening the door, I used the torch to weld it shut. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't that I didn't want to let her in. I was trying to keep something far more terrifying now. This was originally a hunting vessel belonging to a biotech corporation, designed to scour outer space for alien organisms and bring them back to Earth for research. But on this return trip, one of the specimens broke free from its cage. Every other crew member on board was already dead. Even the boat
That's a mess, not-
barely appeared to have gunfire.
That's messy. I know.
But I stayed calm. After reporting the ship's status to the Honorable AI, I immediately sealed myself inside the crash impact pod. The ship had lost control and was about to climb into Earth. The only hope now was that the creature would be crushed to death on impact. Only a single close round separated me from it. No matter how hard it ran, it couldn't break through the steel plate. I strapped on an oxygen mask, activated every signal system, and waited quietly for the ship to hit the ground. Fortunately, the crash site was granted. The ship didn't land on our company's territory. It came down on the ground of a new corporation, specialized in synthetic kidney research. People on Earth had no idea what was happening. Watching the ship fall from the sky, they thought it was a dream before a violent roar echoed from the distance and snapped them back to reality. This was clearly a major crash. Search and rescue team was destroying moved. Task was located survivors, evacuated the boat, and locking down the site. The ship plunged into the ground at a 45-degree angle. The rescue team quickly reached one side of the hull, but for reasons unknown, the massive connection had already been torn over. The steel panel hung down to the ground, forming a convenient ramp for the crew to climb in and out. They cautiously entered the ship's interior, with no idea what they were about to face. At the same time, I used my welding torch to cut open the platform. Corporations were all graduates, let anyone
Okay.
discover what this
I like this game.
I couldn't allow the test that
I
fall
want-
into another company's hands.
Oh,
So my own company's rescue team arrived, had to keep a search and rescue group from uncovering the ship's secrets. But inside the ship, mangled bodies were scattered everywhere, clearly not able to be caused by the crash alone. Communications were jammed by interference, and the team members quickly drifted off in different directions. Two of them stumbled upon the specimen storage bay, staring at the grotesque creatures floating inside the cultivation plants. Those felt the chills crawl down my spine. The bodies on the floor looked like they'd been drained dry, clearly not a natural death. Just as they tried to radio the rest of their team, a shriveled insect quietly crept into one crew member's collar. Before he could even react back, Roger startled and began slamming against the glass relentlessly. This was no place to linger. The crew of them immediately prepared to retreat, but since they discovered the ship's secret, the crew just let them walk away. They tried to identify themselves as part of the rescue team, but it didn't matter. Still, I had no intention of killing them once my company's people arrived. All they needed to do was sign a non-disclosure agreement. Besides, I still wasn't sure whether that creature had actually been killed in the crash. After ordering the two of them to tie each other up in the lab, I turned and walked away. One of them cursed his luck if he'd known today would go like this. He would have called in sick, but before he could finish complaining, his scalp began to tingle as if something was crawling up onto his face. I just extended my left hand, and a welding cord squeezed its way out from the bulge beneath my skin, looking at the shouting companions. But instead of opening the door, I used the torch to weld it shut. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't that I didn't want to let her in. I was trying to keep something fraudulent away from her. This was originally a
Microdosing.
belonging to a biotech corporation designed to scour.
I made a confidence boost 1 week ago. I built this active team. The technical extraction of the powder pills have not been booked.
Okay.
Not that level again.
Fortnite and a mighty video from Tuesday is a fantastic report. Quiet. To think his own death without being discovered.
This desperate father sold his 6-year-old son to a wealthy stranger for a single briefcase. The whole town watched in disgust as the father walked away from the legal.
I just got on, so I'm not gonna bother.
I should talk about the
The boy grew up in it pretty much, but it made you like good for the man who stole the lighthouse. Years later, the son became a ruthless villain, obsessed with revenge, who brought his heart into the bull ran the old man's crumbling house and thrown him out onto the cold street. The security guards behind him, the son kicked down the door, taking away his wealth. His father lying on
I don't think so. Not
the old man didn't stop. He just
What did you say, Charlie?
the son ripped open the boot but they wasn't.
What did you say?
He found his own childhood medical. He had been dying of a rare disease, and the wealthy stranger was the only one who could the father never sold his son. He gave him up to take the quest, choosing to continue forever, just so his boy could live. This desperate father sold his 6-year-old son for the future.
These are the streamers and people taking in the legal.
Oh my god.
Next up is The moment those two vibranium robots showed up, Magneto once the most fearsome new lives started trembling. Powered by an adaptive program, they could not only replicate the abilities of those mutants, but also precisely identify the nature of their opponent's power. They instantly switched to the corresponding machines. These were the Sentinels, machines that struck terror into the heart of them. And the campaign was brilliant. Several even an Omega mutant like Iceman, which was everything that had to do with the entire battle, immediately activated its combat analysis tank, took it to second flare energy stored in his body, grabbed that hand by the throat, kept cranking up the heat until it melted clean to his skull, then stomped down and finished his nose. At the same time, Sunspot ran into the situation, and that disadvantage meant that no matter how much he had, in the end, he went down and lost his life. After steel firepower, still in the one punch was all perfect to reduce him to scrap knife. Storm and Bacon managed to escape into the room.
Look here.
Tried to make a last stand, but the second gave him no chance while firing the laser flash was wiping out the Right after that, the Sentinel reactivated the solar flare energy inside the planet, radiating scorching heat from every surface. Melted straight through a steel door 100 meters away with me, running a wave of rain. The Sentinel drilled his entire head to the bottom of the target to the
Wait, actually,
Oh, that's
become public enemies hunted by everyone. One slip up was all it took to destroy with a powerful placement. Concentration camp was played. But what youth never saw coming, not even in the final moments, was that the Sentinels that drove them to the brink of extinction were actually developed with indirect help from mutants themselves. Back in 1972, the extremely ambitious Dr. Trask kidnapped numerous mutants and subjected them to all kinds of cruel experiments. Using those results, he designed the very first generation of Sentinels. What he didn't expect was that a secret operation would be discovered by Mystique, a mutant with shape-shifting abilities. Mystique couldn't bear to watch her own kind of ignoring desperate pleas for the mutants to stand down. She quietly tracked down the track. But things didn't go the way she expected. After the incident, the Pentagon fully recognized the threat that mutants posed and immediately accelerated their plans, officially launching the Sentinel extermination program targeting mutants to capture Mystique. Secret of replicating any superpower from the shape-shifting DNA in the body. Over the 50 years of fought, the moment those two vibranium robots showed up, Magneto, once the most fearsome mutant alive, started trembling.
okay, let's continue.
have you noticed that Transformers?
Oh my god.
They turn into some of the most expensive machines ever built. Number 10, Cogman. Cogman may look small, but do not let that fool you. He is way more dangerous than he looks. Even Optimus Prime knows better than to underestimate. As the dedicated butler to the missing family in The Last Night, his composed and refined personality fits his vehicle form perfectly. Cogman transforms into a silver Aston Martin DB11, a grand tour that blends British luxury with serious performance. At around $210,000, it is the kind of car that does not need to announce itself. Neither does Cogman. Number 9, Soundwave. Soundwave is the intelligence backbone of the Decepticons, and one of the most mysterious villains in the entire franchise. Most of the time, he was up in orbit disguised as a satellite, running his spy network, and pulling information from anywhere on the planet. When it came to Earth in Dark of the Moon, he chose the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG as his disguise. Iconic golden doors, a long sculpted hood, and the presence of a textured sports car at around $180,000. This was the most visually commanding vehicle in the entire Decepticon lineup. Number 8, Dino. Dino was the Autobots' most stylish recruit. That signature red finish and smooth bodywork made an immediate impression the moment he appeared on screen. He fought with twin blades, creating one of the best heavyweight chase sequences in the franchise alongside Bumblebee. His vehicle toy is the Ferrari's classic red, $180,000, and every bit as capable as it looks. The car fit the character perfectly. Number 7, Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime's vehicle form is the single most iconic in franchise history. From the classic flat-nosed Peterbilt, the Western Star 5700 XE showed up in during Age of Extinction. The red and blue blade paint and the long hard lines of that make him instantly recognizable. It's $320,000. The Western Star is one of the most expensive production trucks ever built, just like the character himself, built to carry more weight than anyone else. Number 6, Lockdown. Lockdown is the most unique villain in the entire franchise. Not an Autobot, not a Decepticon. He works for whoever pays, and he always delivers. Specialty is ambush and assassination. His face transforms into a cannon that put Optimus Prime on the ground in one shot. His vehicle form is the Lamborghini Aventador. Sharp angles, aggressive stance, and an attitude that matches the character completely. Around $380,000. It is the perfect car for the most cold-blooded operator in the franchise. The top 5 is coming next. You are not going to believe what number 1 is worth. Which Transformer do you think should have made this list? Drop it in the comments. Have you noticed that Transformers do not just turn...
In Third of Light Nightmare, we see a complete...
I did, but I just wanted something to tie the room together. Later, see them.
They say that a chicken's head is more stable than any expensive camera stabilizer. But is it true? To find out, these guys...
If I sold this fake iPhone 15 Pro Max to Eagle ATM, how much money would it give? And would it give me anything for a dummy phone that does absolutely nothing? Let's find out. There are no Eagle ATMs in Canada, so we went on a road trip down to the United States of America. I went straight to the nearest Walmart there, and they were there. Ignoring that, we walked inside and, well, we found the Eagle ATM. The first one we checked out was the big iPhone 15 Pro Max. We plugged it into the machine and what the hell? It thinks it's a 13 Pro that doesn't power on.
that's not bad.
It offered us $70.
Oh.
Sweet. This thing slowed down first. We'll be dumb enough to pay for a dummy phone. We gave it the dummy phone and, well, it knew it was fake and it also offered us $1. That's actually not too bad. If I sold this fake iPhone 15 Pro Max to Eagle ATM, if you want to instant chaos, this Fortnite player has actually golden right? Kind of. Because since these things were released, it's been pretty obvious. Some are so overpowered that you know you're it's funny you want to have one. But that's when some players got an idea. They knew if they had golden sprites, nobody in their lobby would want to fight them. So they decided to start making the latest skin, which has the golden touch and can turn any of the sprites into a golden one. This Fortnite player has actually golden. There are people calling these goalkeeper gloves a giant scam. These gloves are made for professional goalkeepers. That's the thing.
What's that? No, Gary, I don't like this guy anymore. I don't like this guy anymore. What is this? Field report. Dr. Jane Howell aboard the Wyvern for January 11, 1958. It has been nearly a week since Luke reported a large object falling from the sky and crashing to the middle of the block. Our team has been searching the terrain for 2 days now, but we have nothing to show for our efforts. Despite our lack of progress, we picked up an unusual sonar pulse. It is faint and short-lived, but we have detected it on occasions. It may be our equipment failing, but we will report it short. We're not certain. Nevertheless, we have spent enough time looking, and it's time to call off the search. If anything's down there, just look right our way. Dr. Jane Howell. Okay. Okay, yes, let's see what we got with you.
Download Metal, then go to Album, click to range, and connect to any game you want to click for. And there you are. Here's one I found of myself in a bunch of phones. You know, today.
I remember this being in the demo for the start.
some of the most expensive machines ever built. Number 5, Sentinel Prime. Sentinel Prime is one of the most complete warriors in the franchise. People's arts tactician and fighter, as a direct descendant of Primus himself. He outclasses the average Prime in every category, and in close-range combat, he's the edge over Optimus Prime himself. His vehicle form is the Rosenbauer Panther 6x6, a massive airport fire truck built to handle all kinds of fires, most equipment. Conservative estimates cost over $1.5 million, making it one of the most expensive specialized vehicles in existence. Number 4, Mirage from Rise of the Beasts. Mirage has one of the most useful abilities in the franchise. Advanced holographic projection lets him create decoys and misdirect enemies in combat. He took everything Scourge threw at him to protect Noah, got torn apart, and still came back. His vehicle form is the Porsche 911 Carrera Press 3.8, only 55 ever made. Classic 911 silhouette, lightweight construction, and considered by collectors to be one of the greatest road cars ever made. Director Michael Bay owns one. The last auction price cost $1.43 million, and current estimates put it above $2 million. Everything you want is a serious collector's piece. Number 3, Hot Rod. Hot Rod is the young, fearless, high-feeling character of the franchise. French accent, easygoing attitude, and a natural talent that kept developing throughout the story. He and Bumblebee literally changed the outcome of World War II. His vehicle form is the Lamborghini Centenario, built specifically to celebrate the 100th birthday of the brand's founder. Limited to 40 units worldwide, split evenly between coupe and roadster. The coupe started at around $1.9 million. One of the most exclusive production cars ever made. Drift.
One thing.
Fundamental changes in the franchise. He walked away from the Decepticons because of what Optimus Prime stood for. His alternate modes include a military helicopter, from the ground, a Bugatti Veyron in deep blue and black. The Veyron was one of the fastest production cars on the planet when it came out. The standard version started around $1.7 million, with limited editions crossing $3 million. Drift's vehicle is the single most valuable ground mode in the entire Autobot roster. Number 1, Stinger. Stinger is a man-made transformer, built by KSI using Transformium. Built from the ground up to be a better version of Bumblebee in every way. That red and black finish is immediately striking. His vehicle form is the Pagano Prime. Full carbon fiber construction.
Okay.
Dual wing doors inspired by aircraft design. Limited to 100.
This one looks like it's cool.
Oh, we're gonna have a riot. I think I have a riot going on.
Okay.
Okay,
That was.
I didn't have a riot, but it's crashed it. No, I think I'm not gonna bother.
Official retail price around 1.
No, I'm just not gonna bother.
Okay. What's it 25 centimeters of wood? Wow. That's. You'll never know. You've gathered quite a bit of useful data while exploring the lot. Nicely done. I'm sure there's still more to discover, but I've added the coordinates for the next location to your GPS. Feel free to keep missing you for a while, or head to the next site when you're ready. Okay. There's nothing down.
Plastic string band. It needs to be a huge camera to catch the pad and try to catch the meter all the way to the top to the end of the car. That's not what we do. It gets pretty tries. And after seeing every single person, what we do is we use like the track itself and pull the smart movie and different targets on the screen. The game was actually ready. This guy just goes to October 3rd and he's all on plastic string band. Watch the meter and Why my face is splattered on the ground? Like, I'm not a great smile. I'm not a great smile. It's all concluded.
Oh my god.
Here's the 5 most powerful killers.
Now, how heat shot? Back and forth.
Okay. Yeah, it's fun. I love this game. Oh. Oh, I think it's building deal. So it's going to go
Perfect thing to do. This is a change of body.
Oh no, am I any friend? We're producing that much electricity. That's something special.
We need to get this into my server, put this into my game, and add a button that I can only press if I discovered all 50 endings, which meant I first to discover the secret 51st ending. And so I decided to see with chat. We started grinding the game together as a team. Even with the help, but confiscated. 12 hours to do the ending. We were finally able to press the button and see something that no one has ever seen before. Is it this one? Okay, seems like a strange spot here. Wait, guys! Yes! What's the full video by clicking the Some Transformers have a faceplate to dominate the battlefield. Some have one giant and am getting my Foxy figures to new holes, because you guys remember, he gave me this
Oh,
round
I'll be the next
But
one.
it matters if my Lancey will fix it. I use the treble to give Foxy all the
So I'm not going to do that. Press
my
button, press
David during the process. Basically, the drilling anywhere I saw the color brown and after I've been drilling into Foxy, I put down the figure, and this is what I'm talking about. You can actually see the endoskeleton. So I repeated the process until there was no more brown. Perfect. This is great as belongs to the museum. I decided to go a step further and give Foxy a ball clean his head like I did with my Freddy figure. So I unfortunately had to cover it with skeleton's head over and penetrate with a brand new like the next first piece and I have to my doctor to that the second piece and then because I'm so great and talented and definitely didn't see this on Twitter, I decided to put electrical tape over Foxy's eyes to make him even more game accurate. Finally, I was able to keep my magic together. I think it's fair to say that I'm the Michelangelo of the FNAF community now.
Sorry, I'm giving you luck. Sure enough, every time I'm 23 seconds, his teammates pass the ball. The Discovery Center room was torn up, but only the coach would even give them the other shit with the secret. After that, as a football scholar in the air game, tore down the field, dodging every friend, and go replace
Oh, I don't like that.
Now, absolutely, second round, quickly similar.
When you saw it,
One fast, we fell on the rest of the unit. Teammates come up to the finish of the front, get into the hands. We sealed another round, but one of them fell in the chair, then, from nowhere, Benji showed up with the fell on the team. According to the college left in case of exposure. And not long before this, I had quietly gone my little to stay at school simply because it was going up that went to the factory. I'd always remind people to stay hidden whenever I wasn't around. It was the unexpected, still enough. Team captain saw my mother and locked me told me, insisting that I come clean to the coach. So I did. I went to the coach and told him maybe. But I never saw from him that not only did he he actually went off campus out. My brother and my I was slowly once in dance with a girl life, we were all genuinely happy. I thought everything was fine before me to click. And so, in the end, I found myself facing the same threat all over exposure. Right? Back up like that while I would put.
There we go. Now I can do it. Now I can do another one. No, I'm gonna do you last because you're giant. What is she? Shoot, fish.
It's 7 years old. And 4 years one Lego Ninjago set. His dad warned him, don't take the figure to the store. But Luca flipped Jay into his coat anyway, and later it fell out and disappeared. He wrote Lego Lego, saying he was 7, he was sorry, and he promised it would never happen again. This Lego worker named Richard answered in the voice of sincerity. He said mistakes happen, and brave ninjas admit when they are wrong. 2 weeks later, a package arrived with a brand new At the bottom, Richard...
You got young with Charles?
Always
You
listening
got young
to
with Steve?
This 7...
Sorry, I've got to do it when Mummy gets back.
Hey, PBA, have I told you the Hey, PBA, have I told you the
Yeah.
maybe they're like 30 years old.
Let's get some marble characters.
Đây. À, đây nhỉ.
Well, 2D game. This looks amazingly 3D. Oh, oh, these are. Oh.
I was stopped at a red light when headlights flashed across my mirror and everything went sideways. The airbag slammed my head back and guacamole from my DoorDash order flew everywhere. I couldn't hear anything except ringing. I crawled out through the passenger side, tried to stand, and my legs gave out. I'm on my hands and knees on the pavement. I hear, bro, what the hell? My brand new car. I just got it yesterday. An orange Hellcat sitting sideways in the intersection with smoke coming off the tires.
Okay.
Burst into me. I looked up and saw the ground. I can't feel my legs. I don't care about your legs. Look what you did to my car. He pulled out his phone and started filming his Hellcat without even glancing at me before I hit the car. My dad's a lawyer, so you're either going to pay for my car or we're going to bury you. I couldn't even stand up. As this kid was threatening me. He showed up 10 minutes later and the kid completely straight foot. He told me to burst into his Hellcat for no reason. The cop took one look at the Corolla to the side next to the brand new Hellcat and didn't even have to put himself up. Even the ticket held up. I'm sitting on the curb holding my leg. The kid saw it and started limping again. The door opened and I heard, oh no, it was my dad's buddy from the neighbor. He'd been on the floor when the first fall. He crouched down and told me everything. I told him my house. He looked at those cars. I believe you, but without proof, there's nothing I can do. Is there anything, any witness, any camera, anything? I almost said no. Then I looked at my
The
Corolla.
Beaver is a legendary serpentine creature from Scottish folklore. Known for using its lightning-fast strokes and venomous sting, it dwells in caves, glens, and other secluded highland areas. Often appearing during storms, it is sometimes associated with thunder and violent lightning.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Car sitting still at a red light. The Hellcat spinning out of speed. The kid laughing right into the slant. Everything the kid told the first top of the line.
Statement submitted to local police in Inverness. Can't you do something about these Clear Week thugs? That company has been searching for the lock for over a week now. They keep barging up up, driving off the regulars and tourists and folks around here, they are becoming a wee bit afraid of them. They've restricted access to the store, to the shore, and have been turning boats as they have some work to it. No one around here asked for them, and nobody seems willing to tell us just what they're doing about what they're doing out of the water. What are you planning to do about this? They're not from here, yet they think they can come in, throw their weight about, and stop pollution. I don't know. Pollution or Loch Ness? I don't know how you pronounce that. Artifacts. Okay. Okay. So, chop. I found the questions. Put it up. Yes.
Yeah, Alex, can you go many the architect? Can you get help from her?
What do you need help with?
Always, from West East.
No,
You filed a false report.
I'm just doing the video. Oh, hello! Dude, the sword cuts through my butter. Dang it.
$30 dash I was still. So the chick's trying to sell a car in the parking lot.
Let's bring it back. See you there. At least your mugshot and your princess some bread.
Turn away. Officer. Sorry, employee parking only. No public parking is back. Right hand up. Let's go.
I love this.
Now both hands on occupant.
I can get
In the back.
probably a little lesson.
Big ass bro. That's that baby. Everybody has few like me. This is dead. You see this one just on the side, right? Let's go. Anything doesn't go my way, I release this video. You try and be a hero.
I hate you so much.
No one listening, which is making me funny. I
You not need it.
I get it.
I have a stack on security.
Oh, I'm still not done with this.
I went from 1 mil to 600k. The stack on security.
Left eye. Suspect has his phone was left eye. Good man.
His left eye, scramble corner.
Oh wow, we've been texting. Clearly, it's your account.
9.
Say something.
I'm going to try and finish this area. So, where is it? Oh, yeah.
Suddenly, everyone facing a leap. Now, players are giving them free Robux, free game passes. Meanwhile, you just stand there eating your popcorn next to the real Bolton, who somehow got the username Toilet Plus. Bro, life is unfair. So turn into Roblox hero. Bro.
Oh my god. I came back. But some people saw something that raised questions about me.
Your BlackBerry?
But I just want to talk about it.
It's nothing. You're the release sacrifice.
Sorry. What is that though? It's like, you remember when Lockley pulled like weapons for 2 hours? Back in 2020. Insane endgame, chaotic final. There was one person who played this game like
Okay.
absolutely off, winning 6
Hello, buddy. Oh my god, that's that little weapon. Look my squishy. Perfect. Sounds perfect. Oh. Oh, where's that part though? Hey, get off. I'm back in the school. Can I go home? What's that?
Can't bring some blocks.
Huh? When Charlie? Charlie,
It
what?
says path blocked, so it's turning off. Bro. On 19 minutes, you say path blocked. I don't know why.
Can you place them? Try moving them.
Try moving.
We'll try moving them back. Let's try again. So far, so.
999 is in the only place I can put him.
Huh?
999 is in the only place I can put him.
Where?
Literally in the dead centre of the room.
I mean, he moves around anyway, so.
No, it literally says path blocked, but I'm not getting tested.
Yeah, but Charlie. No, it doesn't matter where he starts because he moves around anyways.
Alex, what's happened with the plant version of this game? In Architect.
I'll find it all. Something that one.
Because it literally says all 90% of my paths are blocked.
See, you get the shiny beefer. Charlie, little Nessie gets shiny beefer. Here you go. Somebody little guy, no big guy.
I don't know why it says path blocked.
Oh, this is what the sun. Hello, okay, well. That will be all I will be doing today. And I'm gonna change my hat. Oh no. Customize. 9, 6, 5, I have literally every fish unlocked in this area. Oh no, what was that? I have every fish unlocked, all the normal customers. I'm missing 4 of the extra parts, but I have
Everyone's just path
around
blocked.
700. Which means 1,000. But anyways, that will be all I'll be doing today. And the next time
Yeah, I don't know why
play,
the paths are blocked.
I will. The next time I play, I'll make a video on it. I will be going to who I found out.
Most of it's my brother.
I'm seeing all of you guys in the next one. Subscribe and let me know if you appreciate this video.
My brother.
Of this, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I know.